Warmest welcome to this video about the 5 basic exercises of Lu Jong. Translated, Lu Jong means body schooling. It is a movement teaching from Tibet that is over 8,000 years old. Some also call it Tibetan Healing Yoga. It has become known here in the West through Tulku Lobsang, a Tibetan doctor and Buddhist master. The most known exercises are the so-called 5 basic exercises to open up the 5 elements, which we will show in this video. They are easy to learn, very effective, and need only about 10 minutes. These exercises can all be carried out when standing and need no accessories like a mat. That can be especially advantageous when one is traveling. The best time to practice is at dawn or dusk, preferably outside, at least 1 hour after eating or on an empty stomach. The 5 basic exercises assist in the opening of the 5 elements. What does this mean? Buddhism knows 5 elements. To the 4 elements known in the West, fire, water, earth, air, here is also added space. Buddhists say that all things, and also our body, are composed of the 5 elements. If they are in disorder, illnesses arise. With the help of the 5 basic exercises of the 5 elements, we can bring these imbalances in our body or our mind into balance again. Something else fundamental to the exercises. Every one of the 5 will be repeated 7 times. At the beginning of the exercise series, as well as in between the individual exercises, the so-called triple breathing will be practiced. This promotes bodily and emotional cleansing. Finally, I should point out that I am not an official Lu Jong teacher. I have been practicing for several years and have visited a seminar by Tulku Lobsang, and now have pleasure with the exercises. May they be of help. The first exercise, Wild Goose Drinking Water, opens up the space element channel. This is the beginning of the triple cleansing breathing. When inhaling, move the hands upwards. When exhaling, move the hands downwards. Now, the first exercise. Stand with the legs wide apart, placing the hands on the waist. When exhaling, we bow forward with straight back. And when inhaling, we come up again, 7 times in total. Exhale, bow the upper part of the body forward. When inhaling, come back up again. To the right of the picture, we can now see how the hands are laid on the waist. The thumb points forward and the 4 fingers are supporting the back. And a small addition. When we are straight, we bend slightly backwards with the breath held. That we can see now. Inhale, hold on, bow slightly backwards, and come again forwards with the exhalation. At the right of the picture we can see it is viewed from the side. Before the next exercise, we perform the triple breathing again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Second exercise, Yak that swings its head, opens up the earth element channel. Here we stand with the right knee angled in such a way that the toes also point to the right side. Now, when inhaling, we turn the left shoulder towards the right knee. When we change sides, the right shoulder turns towards the left knee. When inhaling, turn with the shoulder towards the knee on the other side. When exhaling, come up again. Because I'm not so flexible, you will notice here that I'd rather turn the elbow toward the knee, but actually it should be more with the shoulder. Again, inhale, shoulder goes to the opposite knee. Exhale, come up again, a total of 7 times. note about the hand position. As opposed to the last exercise, here the four fingers point towards the front and the thumb towards the back. Then close the exercise again with a triple breathing. Third exercise, wild horse that lays down to sleep, opens up the wind element channel. This exercise is performed nearly the same way as the last exercise, except that the knees are not angled and the feet are now standing closer to each other. When inhaling, we now bring the elbow to the opposite knee. In the last exercise, it was the shoulder, whereas here it is the elbow. Inhale, bringing the elbow to the opposite knee. Exhale, coming up, turning the feet and elbow towards the opposite knee. And exhale again. Again, 7 times in total. By the way, note that with all the exercises, the movement is in parallel with the breathing. For this exercise, this means that you should inhale from standing upwards until the elbow nearly touches the knee, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, and so on. And again, the triple cleansing breathing. Fourth exercise, falcon which turns in the wind, opens up the fire element. This exercise is nearly like the first, but here we bring the legs together. When bowing forward, we exhale. When coming up again, we inhale. Also, the hands are laid upwards again so that the thumb points forward and the 4 fingers are pointing backwards, as with the first and fourth exercises. The thumb points forward, but with the second and third exercises, the 4 fingers point forward. Exhale, bowing down with straight back. Inhale, coming up again, holding the breath, bowing a little backwards, and exhale again. Inhale, coming forwards, lightly bow backwards. Exhale, slowly bow forwards like a pendulum, equally and quiet. Conclude with the triple breathing. Fifth exercise, like a new mountain rises, opens up the water element channel. At the beginning, the hand position is a little unusual. Before doing this exercise for the first time, observe closely. It is probably useful to watch this part of the video a few times. We stand with closed legs and stretch the arms forward. Now we turn the left hand with the thumb downwards and pass it underneath the right hand, and enclose the right hand from the back side. Again, looking from front, the left arm is turning and passing underneath the right, the legs are closed up, and Then when we inhale, we are stretching the arms above the head. When exhaling, we stretch the arms downwards until the wrists are approximately at the height of the navel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. In total, 7 times. When changing sides, the right arm passes underneath the left arm, as we can see in the left picture. And then again, arms as straight as possible, bringing them above the head and down again to the height of the navel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Here again, you should imagine a pendulum which swings evenly. And of course, after 7 times, again the triple breathing, inhaling fresh air, exhaling consumed air. After the exercises, it is helpful to rest quietly for a moment, either sitting down or, like in this example, standing. When resting, it is possible to lay the left hand below the navel and the right hand on the left.